drunk teens do idiotic things on boats? Think again. From captains of oil tankers to expensive yacht owners, kayakers, and casual fishermen, no one's immune to epic fails on the water. Here are some of the most baffling idiotic boating moments caught on camera. This dude leaves the boat to wakeboard with no one driving. What did he expect? This woman is the real definition of a supportive partner. Tears and cries filled the air when this boat flipped over almost immediately after it was towed into the ocean. These two friends decided to play jokes on each other. The first guy removed the stick covering the leak, and the second guy decided to throw the paddles away. How will they get to dry land now? Maybe it's just a scratch. When they docked later, they saw it was much, much worse. Who goes tightrope walking with a knife in their hands? The list of possible problems is just infinite. This speedboat rider was having too much fun to slow down. He tried to play a prank on his friend, but received instant karma instead. Seadel's Suckhole has a reputation for flipping boats, but that doesn't stop people from riding there.
Suckhole! Suckhole!
I've rewatched this clip multiple times, and I still can't see why the captain had to steer. This is an obvious sign that not everything that looks fun is worth it. Sure, he did the jump, but now he has a lot of boat repairs to pay for. This family intended to do a boat launch, but it somehow turned into a burial for their truck. The crazy part was that it was captured live on TV. This perfectly defines working hard, not smart. This racer was in first place, but he began moving too fast, making it difficult for him to make his turn. His boat then flipped over. This is a good illustration of how being on top of the world doesn't mean you're above mistakes. A clear comparison between someone with experience and someone who's just trying things out. This mini boat looks weird, but it works effectively. Only he can tell how cramped his legs were, though. His wife's ring fell into the water, so he jumped in after it. Most of the time, these rings are never found again, but he was lucky enough to find it. She was trying to record a dancing video initially, but she fell over. If she wasn't popular before, she definitely is now. This woman has been using too much social media. She probably hasn't seen clips of people successfully climbing the bridge, getting to the other side, and entering the boat. Her trial was nothing but a comedic fail. Are these guys drunk, or are they having so much fun they just don't care anymore? This man is quite impressive. He was able to get the jet ski into the ocean without using a boat ramp. This is just plain stupid. He rides his speedboat out of the dock without any specific direction. If you're going to fail, fail elegantly like her. Most ships destroy bridges, but this particular ship lost its top to a bridge. What was the captain thinking? This kayaker was obviously inexperienced. He had barely paddled out of the shore when the kayak capsized. Seems he should take his kayaking lessons more seriously.
Start rowing and then come back.
You stay here.
What might start off fun can turn into a disaster at any time, so please be careful. This clip is titled, "When the Captain Forgets How to Do His Job." It's very obvious he was driving drunk. This guy definitely shouldn't be sitting there while passing under this bridge. It's quite surprising. None of the people on the boat are wearing life jackets. What if the boat capsized? Thankfully, they made it to shore unharmed. The hovercraft may hover above water, but it still has a weight limit. This guy was trying to dock a boat and decided to soften the crash of a 50,000-pound vessel with a single bumper. What was he thinking?
Holy sh!
This guy drove into a kayaker fishing in the ocean. They didn't even stop to check if he was okay. It seems this captain forgot he was supposed to dock the boat. All the guy in front had to do was move slightly in one direction to capsize the boat.
Right, still going!
In an attempt to save money, these guys did something very, very stupid. They moved the boat on inconsistent land, and it eventually fell off the trailer.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Who unloads a boat from a trailer without making sure it's carefully secured? Why would they all sit at the back of the boat? That's an automatic recipe for the boat to capsize.
You all right now?
captain is possibly drunk. He's left to pay a huge check for damages. This is exactly why we use protective gear when canoeing. Could someone explain what happened here?
Huh. Okay.
He was dared to feed a fish with his mouth. This guy was trying to get his boat on the trailer. Seems like he doesn't know how.
Hell no.
This man is just funny. He didn't capsize on his way to the dock. He managed to reach the dock and then capsized. These cruise ship workers should be given some accolades. Just watching the video makes me seasick, but they have to work there every day. The Brazilian Navy intended to make a grand entry into town, but who could take them seriously after they sank their own boat under the bridge?
The Brazilian Navy sure made a grand entry into town after their ship collided with a bridge. And if that wasn't enough, their ship managed to overturn the tugboat that came to their rescue.
You don't stand at the edge of a boat when tipsy. There is an obvious reason why golf is played on land and not on boats.
There is a reason why golf is played on land and not on boat.
This dude really wanted to impress his friends with a cool trick he saw on social media, but his case became a situation of social media versus reality.
He wanted to show off and impress his friends with a cool trick, and in a way.
These guys are quite courageous. Paddling in such unstable waters would be difficult. They all capsized, but thankfully, the rescue team saved them in time and no one was harmed. They won't be paddling for a while though. One would expect no collisions on rivers because there's enough space for multiple boats, but for some reason, a lot of boats still collide. The captain made a miscalculation and rode straight into a bridge. These guys are quite silly. Why are they kayaking on land? But to be honest, it looks really fun. One person forgetting to secure their boat caused this massive accident.
The owners of these boats, moored peacefully on the quiet Catskill Creek in New York, never imagined a hurricane from the Atlantic would wreck their rides.
These people love their car so much, they brought it on a boat adventure with them. But I'm not sure the truck will make it back home. It's a good idea to confirm if your ship is properly anchored. If it isn't, a lot of terrible things could happen. Most yacht crashes don't look extreme until you see the payment invoice from their mechanics.
I told you.
While some people crash into stationary boats, these guys are living their best lives, drifting between them. If you're going to drink while on a boat, it's best not to go near the edges. Some people believe these cruise ships were moved by high winds. Honestly, I feel the captains should have done better. Did their boat malfunction, or did they think they could just jump over it? Some of us wonder why our orders never arrive. Most of the time, this is the reason. This has to be one of the boat fails of the year. Did he forget to steer straight? Motion sickness is crazy. 1 second you're dancing and the next you can't control yourself. This oil tanker lost control and crashed into another ship. Those repairs won't be cheap. Now that's tough. These guys struck gold while fishing. They caught a huge tuna fish.
Where were these guys fishing? Jurassic Park?
Yeah!
What inspired the captain of the smaller boat?
Jump!
This boat can definitely take a punch, but the captain actually needs a punch.
This boat can, but the captain, on the other hand, needs a beating.
Ever lost a boat with an auto drive feature? This is exactly how you get it back. You don't need an expert to know that those propellers can't work anymore. It's not wise to switch boats in the middle of a wavy ocean. It will always end badly. This guy was in a kayak race, but he lost the race before it even began. He capsized his boat while trying to reach for his paddle. Sometimes you don't need paddles. All you need is an umbrella and a little wind. Another mega mind transporting a boat. Doesn't the driver hear the sound of the boat scraping on the ground? This guy clearly didn't know how to ride the vehicle.
Jeg er bra på film.
If you don't like surprises, this banana boat ride isn't for you. This guy takes fun to its extremes. What an odd way to release a fish.
Release video. Release video. Yeah.
The ship hit the sharp edge of the dock. No one would have expected this to put a hole in the ship. Who capsizes just after leaving the dock? Just shameful.
Probably not the best way to start a canoe trip.
Who fails at getting into a boat? This guy brought his childhood dreams to life by creating a life-size cardboard boat. It seems his childhood dreams should have remained just that because the cardboard boat barely lasted 10 seconds. This is quite confusing. How did she get tangled with the rope?
God almighty. You're gonna have to big old butt up there somehow. My big old butt. Come on. How did you do that? The only person I know in this world.
They were trying to unload the boat into the water. Good news though, the boat did get into the water, but at what cost?
Stop, stop.
Left hand.
Left hand down.
Left hand.
Done myself a mischief here.
How embarrassing would it be for hundreds of people to watch your kayak fail? Another funny kayaking fail. In a situation like this, all you can do is hope nature calms down before things take a turn for the worse. They were trying to unload the boat into the water, but it turned out to be a boat unloading fail. Always remember, the cameraman never dies. This clip reminds me of shortcuts in beach buggy racing. It looks like the guy just made a shortcut. This guy wanted to move forward, but the waves kept telling him, no, you don't. These cruise ship workers should be given some accolades. Just watching the video makes me seasick, but they have to work there every day. When people do dumb things, he wanted to eat fish so badly that he jumped into the ocean. Standing or sitting at the edge of a boat just isn't worth the risk.
Соня! Держись! Да, ну... Слушай, Бухара этого не стоит!
The teamwork of these individuals was commendable. Suddenly, one of them fell over, and all hope of winning went down the river. Is this stupid or smart? I'm curious. This guy collided with a boat, and what he does next will leave you laughing. This was just unlucky. The captain thought he could make it through before the bridge closed. He did make it through, but not in one piece.
Holy shit, holy shit.
Oh my god!
Oh, that was like big.
Oh no, you don't!
Holy shit, holy shit.
Oh my god!
Oh, that was like big.
Oh no, you don't!
Sadly, this expensive boat got stuck under the bridge. Welcome to the War of Boats. This is a collision catastrophe.
вперед, вперед.
This guy was struggling to move his boat. He completely forgot the propeller has to be underwater for the boat to move. These guys look like pros, but their failure is something a pro would never do. What was the captain thinking?
Сними ручник, он не видит нас. Стой! Он не видит нас, придурок.
I feel like this man should have his boating license suspended.